Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel, That Thrift Crazy. I'm Joanne. I have been in Pennsylvania for about the last week or so, came back on Monday, and I came back with a vehicle filled with goodies from Pennsylvania. I went thrifting in my childhood home. I went to Salvation Army, to Goodwill, and to 2 flea markets while I was there. And in today's kind of mini thrift haul, I want to show you some of the things that I picked up for my childhood home. I want to get started first with the box that's in front of me because it's simply just in the way. And then the couple of things that are on the floor in front of me. One, I'm not even going to wait to the end of the video to tell you, is my favorite thing from everything that I picked up in the week that I am there. I'm not even saving it to the last. But let's get started first with this beautiful perfume bottle. Glass Act, it says, made in Taiwan. Okay, so this has a little bit of age to it. And as you can see, it's pink and has this beautiful flower on the front of it. I have no idea what kind of flower that is supposed to be. It does come out and it's free from any kind of like leftover scent. And I have no idea what perfume came into it. My sister gave that to me. And then she often changes over the decor in her bathroom. These have to be cleaned up a little bit. And this is from one of the bathroom decors that she had going on. This is from Casatix. It was White Labane that she had going on in the bathroom at one point in time. So there's the soap dispenser and this piece here that has the lid. I can't believe I managed to get these all back down here without any damage. Don't know what these cost originally, but knowing my sister, they weren't inexpensive. And I don't know how this is they're gonna do at the booth, but we'll see. This would be, I guess, for maybe your toothbrushes, I'm guessing. And those large, well, there's 2 of them. These large canisters, I guess you could put a lot of cotton balls in, and I don't know, you could do rolled up towels, I suppose, in them. So we'll see. That's something different. Like I said, I've never tried this kind of thing at the booth before, but we will try that. And a little booth update for you. I have moved out completely from the booth that I had in Rollsville, which was Main Street Collective. I had been there for 6 months. Yesterday, the 31st of July, was my last day. I had not done well there. Sadly, the whole 6 months that I was there, I hadn't made a profit at all. I think that that was not the right spot for a vintage booth. It was more handcrafted soaps, clothing, that sort of thing. And also, as it turned out, they were doing a renovation of that whole area there. Street was completely torn up. You could not park in front of the street or in front of the building. In fact, to get to the building, you had to go down the street that said local traffic only, but I went down it anyway. And behind the store, down another street, and then you could park on the side. It was just a mess. So I gave it my best shot for the 6 months, and I just got out. So now I am only at Antiques at Gresham Lake, and thanks to a lot of you folks that watch my channel, thank you. I am doing very well there, and there is a link down below if you want to follow me on Facebook. Every time I put new items into the booth at Antiques at Gresham Lake, I do post them there, so you can see immediately things that are put up there. In fact, today, the 1st of August, I just put some new items in and they're already posted, so you can see firsthand what is up there. And that booth has been expanded, and I did do a video not too long ago on the expansion of that. So it's actually 2 booths, but they are right next to each other, so it looks like one large expanded booth. I'm very happy with it. So anyway, enough booth talk. Let me get on to these pieces that are in front of me. This ginormous frame. This was up in the attic. And can you see it? I don't know if I can get it close enough to the camera for you to see the detail on this. There is a little tiny bit of damage right down there. I don't think that is going to make a darn bit of difference. And I think it's a wood frame. I have no idea what this was doing up in the attic, but I am glad to have gotten this. This is old. That's going to be going up to Gresham. And then that favorite piece that I told you about, this piece, I'll give you just kind of, tease you a little bit. The piece that I'm going to show you is 104 years old. I don't think I have anything in my house that is that old. Well, maybe a couple of Bibles I do. And here it is. It's dirty. I have to clean it up. This was downstairs in our basement, and then my sister had the whole basement gutted and redone, and the picture disappeared. And I talked to her about it, asked her, you know, what happened to it. So we went down and we looked in some cubbies that were down there and found it on the bottom of some other pictures. Now, the significance to this picture and why I'm so happy and excited that she let me have it is because this adorable little boy in that blue romper down there is my father when he was 4 years old. See them? And I, without even somebody telling me, I could tell that that's my father because of his eyes. And at this point, if he were still living, he would be 108 years old. So that's my dad. The little boy there is my Uncle Joe, and then those are my great-grandparents. I never knew my grandfather, but the woman there, my grandmother, I did know her, grandmom, and I can tell that's her too from her eyes. I guess they just, you know, the eyes carried over. But I'm so excited to have that picture. So I'm going to clean that up, and that's going to go into my family room. But 104 years old, and he was so cute. He was just so stinking cute in his little blue overalls there, or his jumper. But anyway, that takes the cake out of anything that I found that past week. I just love it. I love it. Carol gave me a few pieces of clothing too while we were up there, because the clothing at Gresham has really been selling, I'm happy to say. Look at this teeny weeny little half slip. So it's so small. I can't believe we were all that tiny at one point. And it is what size is this slip? It just says small. Yeah, it doesn't say what size the waist is, but goodness gracious, it's tiny. And then just a black camisole and another black cami. And then these are for me. All of the Pyrex that I'm going to show you, they do have lids. They have all been washed up though. I love these Friggies. I collect them myself, and I do use them. So I have 2 Friggies for myself. This one has a little chip in it I just saw now. I don't care. So I have 2 Friggies for me, and then a larger Friggie here, and then a random top. I'll keep the top because, you know, sometimes you find the bottoms and the tops are missing. And the top to that Friggie is under there. I didn't realize I had another top that needed to be washed, but that's okay. I can do that one by hand. And then all of this Pyrex here that I'm going to show you, these are the ones that do have lids but have been washed. And I'll have to find out the name of the pattern on here. I don't know that offhand, but I have 3 Pyrex bowls here. These were just sitting up in the attic, so I was happy to find those and take those home with me. And then I have 3 of that pattern. I have the smaller one, kind of the medium-sized one, and then the larger one. So super excited to find these up in the attic. And then I found this divided bowl. Oops, hold on. This was in the basement. Found that divided one with the lid. That's all of the Pyrex that I found. And this, Carol said you could, my sister, said you can cut on this and it doesn't go through the mat. So this is perfect for projects and such that I'm doing, because I don't have anything like that. And I'm always afraid I'm going to, when I do things on my counter, I'm always afraid, even though it's a granite countertop, I think you can still like scratch granite, and I don't want to do that. So I was happy to find that. Just a pretty little blue vase. And I think someone will like that one. And some green wedgewood. That is an ashtray. And then this green bowl, I think, where did I find? Oh, this was up in the attic also. I know nothing about this bowl, but I thought it was really, really pretty with that. I think they call that a handkerchief edge on it. And it's in perfect condition. It is dirty. So that needs a good scrubbing in the sink, which it will get. And have a few more things to show you. These are to stick out in your, like around your patio or fire pit if you have it or something. These I'm just going to use, or maybe my daughter can even use them at her new house, which she moves in this coming Saturday. And thank you to everyone who sent her congratulations on the purchase of her first house. That was very nice of you. I appreciate that so much. Maybe she can use these if I end up not using them. But Carol wasn't using them, so she gave them to me. And there are 2 packets of them. And the good thing is that they have that, oh, what is that stuff? Citronella that keeps the mosquitoes away. We have those. And then this thing, Carol thought there was another one of these. This thing weighs a ton. It is a solid glass ball. But you can see it has all of these little like bubbles inside of it. So this I'm going to put out in my shade garden, which I still haven't been out to work on that thing yet this year. It's still been really hot down here in Raleigh. Temperatures in Scranton, at least when I was up there, were beautiful. It was in like 70s, 80s during the daytime, and then at nighttime we even had some 50s. And I would take Diesel out in the morning because, of course, he came with me. And I would be like, ooh, it's even cold out here in the morning time. It was very, very pleasant. And when I picked up a lot of things for Caitlin's room that I'm doing, those of you that are new to the channel, my daughter did buy her first townhouse. And she has graciously allowed me to decorate her guest bedroom / library, and we're doing it in what's called a dark academia decorating style. And I've been picking things up, and I got a lot of things up in Scranton for her room. And one of the things that I did pick up is this chess set up in the attic in my sister's house. And I think these are not, they're plastic, but it's the full chess set, which is great. And then I also found a table that I'm going to make the chessboard on, because I just think it's going to be nicer in the room instead of just this folding chessboard. But this is going to help me make the top of the table into a chessboard. So Carol did not remember this chess set at all, but I was really happy to find that in the attic. And then several books, and I think that will be it. This is a set. This is the Gourmet Cookbook. This is volume 2. I think I'm going to take this plastic covering on both of the books, but they're in pretty bad condition, so I think those are going to go. But let's see, what year are these from? The fifth printing was in 1963. So this is from 1963. That's the second volume. Here's the first volume, and you can see what I'm talking about. That is just coming off completely. And then we have Joy of Cooking. Some of you might even remember this book. Let's see, when is that one from? It originally cost $15.95, and looks like this copyright 1975. Yep. So I have that one. And then The Art of Polish Cooking, because my background is Polish. My mom was 100% Polish. My dad, Hungarian and Czechoslovakian, I believe. 1968 on The Art of Polish Cooking. And there was a recipe in here, though, that my sister said before I sell it, I need to, it's probably marked in here. Oh, no, that might be it. Oh, very good. Stewed sauerkraut. She said that there's a little thing in there, so maybe that was it. And there is a marking in here, very good. So I'll have to take that out. Not the page, I'll just make a picture of it or something. And then I did find there is Denver souvenir folder. This is from, let's see, brought my glasses. Well, this whole thing cost 1 cent to mail. Oh, there it is. But what's the year? Darn, I can't make out the year on it. Shoot. Well, whenever postage was a penny on something like this. Yeah, I cannot make out the year. It's right over top of the printing on here. July 15th. And then there was this one, which is souvenir folder of Pittsburgh. Oh, this one cost 2 cents. And it's either 1905 or 1925 on this one. Oh, and oh no, 1903. Oh, there's an Atlantic City mailing card in here. That was dated 1903. Gosh. Oh my goodness. So those were just some little added goodies in the cookbooks. So that is it for my little midweek mini of thrifting from my childhood home. So I've already told you what my favorite piece is from this thrift haul and probably from the whole trip. And I would love it if in the comment section down below you would let everyone know what your favorite find was from today's haul. And if you're new to the channel and you do enjoy thrift haul videos, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and share it with other folks that you know enjoy thrifting. And stay tuned because I have some more hauls coming up for you. I have those two flea markets coming up. And then I'm going to do a video from the room that I'm going to be making over for my daughter, so I can show you the things that I picked up for that particular room. So I know I have another, 2 videos coming from my trip to Scranton, Pennsylvania. So stay tuned for those. But I do want to thank you for watching today's video. And until the next one, everyone, please take very good care of yourselves. And I will see you soon. Bye for now.